So recently I did a haul on the Numi Lustrum set and the Pentacle Waver, and I got a few requests to do a look using the Pentacle Waver. So I went ahead and did this look right here. It's kind of a beach waves look, so if you want to learn how to do it, keep watching.
So I'm just taking out my bun from the night before. I didn't do anything really special to my hair at all. I took a shower and I slept on it. So you can use this on any hair really. Second day hair will do too. So I'm just sectioning off my hair so that way it's easier to do. And then putting in some heat protectant since we are using heat on our hair. Mainly putting it on the ends of my hair and a little bit throughout my hair too. I'm using the Numi Pentacle wand and it's a waver and a curler, so I have it obviously in the waver function right now. So I'm taking a section about 1.5 to 2 inches thick. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. It's just, you know, if you use a thicker section of your hair, you can always split it in half and it'll look like a smaller section. But just for sake of time and everything, I'm using about a 2-inch section. And I'm clamping it at the top. And you can see the indent there where it ends is where I'm going to start the next wave. So you don't want them too close because you won't get that full wave effect. Your hair might look a little bit more straight than really wavy. So I'm just using the waver the same way throughout the rest of my hair, making sure that the sections aren't too close together. And the sections that have more hair, make sure that you hold longer so that way they have the full wave. And then the areas that have less hair, like the ends of your hair, make sure that you don't hold on too long because you might burn your hair and damage it. And it should take less time when you're using less hair. So once I'm done with this side, this is what it looks like. So I'm just going to do the same exact thing on the other side. So once I'm finished with my bottom layer of hair, this is what it looks like. And you want to make sure not to brush through your hair or comb through it. If you want to separate pieces, make sure that you use your fingers, otherwise it's super frizzy. So I'm just taking the top section of my hair down now with the rest of my hair kind of pulled back and out of the way so it's easier to do. So I'm taking a section right next to my face and I'm putting it not too close to my scalp because it's super poofy if you do that. You can always, do that if you want to, but I'm leaving a little bit of extra room towards the top of my head. And one thing I like to do is when I'm done with one section of my hair, I like to flip it on the other side of my head. It just kind of gives extra volume because when it cools kind of in opposite direction, so it has more volume at the roots. And also it just is easier for me to work on my next layer of hair if the previous layer is not in the way. So here I'm done with both sections of the top layer of my hair, and what I like to do is I like to go back in areas that need a little bit more volume and I'll just wave it closer to my scalp and kind of just tousle it a little bit. And then when I'm done, I'm using a flexible hold hairspray. You don't want your hair all crunchy, but you do want to hold it, otherwise your waves will end up straight and limp. So I'm just spraying it and flipping my hair so that way there's a little bit more volume, and lifting it in areas and then flipping it again. You don't want to get hairspray on your face too, so make sure that you cover your face when you use it near your face. So I just kind of like to run my fingers through it to add a little bit more volume. And also scrunching also helps that wave effect. So that my hair isn't frizzy and dry, I like to add some shine spray mainly to my ends. You don't want to be putting this on your roots though because it makes your hair super greasy. Just add a little bit of shine so your hair isn't dull or dry looking. And I just like to flip my hair back and forth and just tousle it and kind of run my fingers through it, and it just adds a little bit more volume while your products are still settling in your hair. And that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple, but I hope it helped, and thanks for watching, guys.
I look really white.
It's fine, baby, go.
Hey guys, so recently I did a, dude, I feel real.
Oh, how I wish that was me. Oh, how I wish that was me. You're welcome.